Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 95 of Unboxing Wednesdays for books arriving in stores on Wednesday, August 22nd, 2012. Rob is back. He's got a knife, which is actually used for cutting boxes. And he's going to go ahead and show us and Ricky how it's done. First up, we've got these DC Universe Classic All-Stars action figures. This is Superman wearing his new 52 outfit. Here is Superboy Prime, one of the most hated villains from the pre-New 52 universe. We've yet to see him in the New 52. Here is a Domo mug, and here is a Marvel Avengers shirt. What? An Inspector Spacetime shirt? This might win the award for best shirt of the year, maybe forever. Here's the new Marvel Bishojo statue. This is Black Widow. And this statue definitely shows off the form of her body, let's say. Now, Ricky, we did talk about the statue on an episode of Previews Reviews. How do you feel seeing it now in person?
It's ridiculous. Like, her back is broken. Like, this is insane. I challenge anybody who can do this pose to show me you doing this pose, because it's impossible.
No, we don't want to see that. We don't want to see that.
No, it's not possible.
No, it's not happening. She's jumping over a wall, Ricky. How many times have you jumped over a wall? That's how you do it. That's how it works. Some new Pez candy that just came in, and it is an assortment of Batman and Catwoman Pez. Alright, moving on to the collected editions. We have the awesome Swamp Thing, Raise Them Bones. This is by Scott Snyder and illustrated by Yannick Paquette. This is a definite pickup for anyone interested in the New 52 who hasn't read this yet. It's an awesome story. You should definitely check it out, especially if you like the Animal Man, because there's a lot of references to Animal Man in this book, and they will eventually cross over in the Rot World event, which is, I guess, starting to happen right around now. Fear Itself, now in softcover, collects the entire Fear Itself series, issues 1 to 7, plus some extras. Here's Elektra Assassin, a reprinting of a tale by Frank Miller and Bill Sienkiewicz. Batman the Brave and the Bold, Help Wanted. Great book for kids. The much talked about relaunch of the Prophet series, starting at issue 21, is collected here. This is volume 1, and it collects Prophet 21 to 26. Wolverine and the X-Men, volume 2, now in hardcover. Moving on to the smaller press books, we have Invincible Number 94. It's been announced recently that in issue 100, somebody's gonna die. That's seems to be what Image Comics and especially Robert Kirkman have been doing a lot lately with their issue 100s. Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, issue number 8. Here's the Transformers More Than Meets the Eye variant featuring Grimlock. America's Got Powers, issue 3 of 6. Adventure Time, issue 7 has 2 covers. Here's the first cover and the second cover. Ricky, which of the 2 covers are you going to go with this week?
This one for sure.
This one here? Reasons?
It's just 100 times better. It's more going on. It's more colorful. It's awesome. It's got the Rainicorn on it. I love the Rainicorn.
Mars Attacks, issue 3. G.I. Joe Danger Girl, issue number 2. The awesome Scarlet cover by J. Scott Campbell. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this Scarlet image might have popped up somewhere else before. I'm going to investigate this a little further. Danger Girl G.I. Joe issue 2 variant. From Dark Horse, it's Spike issue 1. Spike gets his own spin-off series now that the Buffy comics are all united under the Dark Horse label. I read a preview of this comic back a few months ago, and I think it has something to do with Spike in space, which is weird. He should hook up with that Punisher guy who's in space. Here is the second cover. Dragon Age, issue 1 of 3, for those people who are fans of the game by Electronic Arts.
It's made by BioWare, but published by EA.
Sorry, I've just been told by game expert Ricky that it's actually made by BioWare and published by EA. Sorry. IDW's Ninja Turtles hits issue 13. Here is the awesome Ninja Turtles variant cover. Turtles are all sitting down and playing what looks like PlayStation 1 maybe? But the buttons are colored like Xbox controller buttons. Grimm Fairy Tales, Myths and Legends, issue 19. Queen Sonya number 31, The Unwritten number 40, Vampirella number 21, Grim Fairy Tales number 76, Rocketeer Cargo of Doom issue 1, Mind Management by Matt Kint issue 4, G.I. Joe Cobra number 16, and we have third printings of Walking Dead number 97, 98, and 99. The first three parts of the Something to Fear storyline, the fourth part being issue 100, and the fifth part being 101, which just came out last week. Now, you connect these three covers together, you get an image starts to form. Get you to hold that one, and that one, and there you have it. That looks like a bat. This guy here, who might be a little new to some of you out there. You have to read issue 100 to find out who that is. Moving on to DC, we've got Justice League Dark issue 12. Voodoo issue 12. Kind of the end of Voodoo. She will get an issue 0 next month, but from then on, the series is over and she will appear in the pages of Grifter. I, Vampire issue number 12. The Fury of Firestorm number 12. Teen Titans number 12. Meet Diesel. If he can't have Wonder Girl's love, he'll take her power. I've been there, Diesel. Know that place all too well. Here's the Teen Titans variant cover. The Savage Hawkman issue 12. A somewhat awesome cover here by Rob Liefeld. Green Lantern New Guardians issue number 12. Here is the New Guardians variant. Francis Manapul and Brian Buccellato return at full force to Flash number 12. Here is the Flash variant. Here is Superman issue 12. The Superman variant cover. Batman The Dark Knight issue 12. Here is the Batman Dark Knight variant. This is the second time we've shown Batman Incorporated number 3 in the last month or so. The first time around, retailers were asked to hold back on copies of this book due to some sensitivity over the incident in Colorado last month. And now we've been given the okay to sell it. This is the regular cover. Here is the variant and the combo pack cover. Everyone's favorite naked blue guy. No, I'm not talking about the time Ricky dressed up as a Smurf last Halloween. Gets his Before the Watchmen treatment in Dr. Manhattan number 1. Here is the combo pack cover and the variant cover by Paul Pope. Okay, moving on to Marvel, we've got some second prints. First up is Captain Marvel issue 1 and Avenging Spider-Man issue 9, also featuring Captain Marvel. Brilliant issue 4. Invincible Iron Man, issue 523. Secret Avengers number 30. The Ultimates number 14. Lots of rumors circulating about this book as well. There's people saying that the end of this Divided We Fall storyline is going to have huge repercussions on the Ultimate Universe. Some even saying that it could be on the level of Miles Morales being the new Spider-Man. We haven't heard too much from Marvel on it yet, just some hints as to Captain America making a choice in the upcoming issues. Wolverine issue 312. Here is the Wolverine variant cover. And we also have the Wolverine Annual out today. And here's the corresponding variant cover for that. Untold Tales of Punisher Max issue 3. And here's Punisher number 14. Astonishing X-Men number 53. Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe issue 4. Read this for the shocking conclusion to the story where Deadpool kills everybody. Here's X-Men Legacy number 272. Uncanny X-Men issue 17. This is an AVX tie-in for the week. Venom issue 23, the first part of the Monsters of Evil storyline. Alright, it is Spider-Man week, officially. So let's start with the Spider-Man titles. Here is Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 5. Web of Spider-Man 129.1. And here we have the official 50th anniversary issue. It's Amazing Spider-Man issue 692. We've got an Humberto Ramos cover showing all of the various costumes and incarnations of Spider-Man over the years. This is the regular cover, and there's also a set of variant covers that looks at Spider-Man through the decades. This is Spider-Man in the 60s, the 70s, there's Spider-Man holding Gwen Stacy, Spider-Man in the 80s, Spider-Man versus his clones in the 90s, and Spider-Man in the 2000s. Alright, let's talk last week's contest. Are your loyalties still as strong as they were to the team you were supporting at the beginning of Avengers vs. X-Men versus where we are today with issue 10 of Avengers vs. X-Men? And you know what? The vast majority of you out there now seem to side with the Avengers. And I think this is all part of Marvel's conspiracy given that they've just put out the Avengers movie and they own the movie rights to the Avengers and they don't own the movie rights to the X-Men, to kind of, steer everyone in the direction of the Avengers. I don't know. Just my theory, this guy who came down from a black helicopter and was wearing a black suit told me all this before wiping my memory, which I later remembered after a session of deep hypnosis. I don't know. We had a couple of honorable mentions this week. First from Vicious Spike, who says, still standing by the X-Men since the beginning. The Avengers and Iron Man, drunk bastard. Also, Power to the Colored says that he's still with the X-Men, and he understands why the Avengers would think that the power would go to their head because of Namor, Magic, and Emma, but Colossus and Cyclops were pretty much under control. Also, the X-Men have done so much to help the world now that they've seen this power, and they're still being hated. I went to the Avengers vs. X-Men party at Stadium on the X-Men team, and I will stay on their team. See, there's someone who knows what he's talking about. Not only does he support who we support, but he comes to our events. And the winner goes to, wait for this username, Mixmaster Nut Gaming. Are you crying, Ricky? So Mr. Mixmaster Nut Gaming says, after round 10, I think it's clear it's no longer about Avengers vs. X-Men. The story has shifted to Avengers and X-Men working together against the corrupted remnants of the Phoenix Five. In the beginning, I had to side with the X-Men, but now that the Phoenix Five have shown their true colors, I'm with Magneto, Storm, and Iceman in that it's time to switch sides over to the Avengers. Very well thought out points, Mr. Mixmaster Nut Gaming. To the victor goes the spoils. And you win last week's contest. Please tell us which issue of Avengers vs. X-Men you want. Either the Avengers team variant or the X-Men team variant. Oh, the first of 2 contests this week. That's right, you heard us. 2 contests. Is we're going to give away a digital copy of The Amazing Spider-Man issue 692, 50th anniversary issue, to the person who tells us what their favorite Spider-Man story of all time is. The best answer, as chosen by us, will win the digital copy. And just a reminder that you can now purchase digital comics through our website at stadiumcomics.com. All the comics that we showed today, most of those are available the same day as print off of our website. There's lots of cool digital-only stuff that's available through that site as well. For instance, if you're into the Amikami girls, Amikami Supergirl issue 1 just came out this week, and you can check that out digitally through our website, stadiumcomics.com. The second prize, the bonus prize for this week, is going to be awarded by none other than Ricky Lima.
So let me explain this prize.
Hold on, Ricky. I think this contest needs a soundtrack.
So, in the mail the other day, I got this, a comic. I know, it's in a record sleeve. And this is made by Canada's own Andy Belanger. That's right. You can tell he's Canadian because of that French last name. And basically what this is the most metalist comic in the world. Whoa. Look at this. Black Church. Andy was releasing this comic, and TIFF, they have this program called TIFF Nexus, and they are putting together a jam between comic artists and game designers. So they made this game called Black Church Brigandage, and it followed the comic, and you play as a priest or as a Viking, and you have to collect a baby and either kill it or save it depending on the team you're on. Anyways, I was contacted to do music for it, and I was so happy to do it, and I did this like metal soundtrack, and it was so awesome. First 200 pre-orders got a free download of my song. And I have a download copy for one of you guys out there, someone special. So what I need you guys to do is tell me your most metalist story. My most metalist moment was when I went to go record the song at my friend's house, Thomas Burton. He produced the song, and he raises snakes. So I came into his house, and he was feeding these baby snakes, and I was like, dude, that's pretty cool. And he was feeding the snakes baby rat fetuses, and I was like, oh my god, this is insane. And one of them wasn't eating, so he's like, oh, hold on, I just got it. And he crushes one of their skulls, and I was like, and then he feeds the snake. He was insane. And then we recorded this song, and it was fantastic. So if you like metal, check it out at this link here. Hopefully you like the song.
Alright everybody, that is it for this week. Thank you once again for watching. Please remember to check out all the other cool shows on our channel. Stuff like previews, reviews, of which there's a new episode going up this week. We've also got flavorful reviews, Writing Comics 101, some videos from our in-store events, and so much more. You can connect with us on any of the websites you see listed here on your screen, and we'll see you all next week for episode 96 of Unboxing Wednesdays. Take care, everyone, and enjoy your comics.